My friends, welcome to the video, and today is a very different video, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick thoughts on my opinion and what I think is going to happen with the watch market, especially and I wanted to put that out there because I was reading a very cool article from Bloomberg, and that's what I want to talk about this video, guys. And it means practically about people have been investing in watches, having practically being better than buying gold and silver from the past years, and probably some stocks, in some reasons. But at the end of the day, guys, I just wanted to put that out there, that I think one of the main reasons this is happening, and a lot of people are finding kind of like a safe haven in buying watches, is because of the economy. I want to say uncertain what's going to happen. There's a lot of stuff going on overseas. We have inflation, we have prices going up through the roof, and of course one of the safe havens is been watches, and there's only a few brands for it. I don't want to say all watches, and I think of course one of the king of the watches will be for sure Rolex, and I think AP and Audemars, of course Audemars Piguet and Patek Philippe will be one of the three best buying options and in your investment, because of course watches have been keeping the value for the past years. Especially you guys have seen this since 2020, when all this craziness starting to happen. People were really know what's going to happen, and people were losing jobs and this and that. They actually, in my personal opinion, my personal experience, where I experienced was talking with some of my customers and friends, they ended up coming to buy watches instead of having the cash at the house. They were coming at the store or just looking for watches for good prices, because prices were going over and over and over. So they would continue going up and up and up. So they were thinking that, of course, this is going to happen. It's better to have a watch, a Rolex or AP or a Patek, than having cash in my safe or in my house or at the bank or whatever. So as I think the perception of watches have been changing from the past years to now, because a lot of my friends and customers used to tell me, why are you spending $10,000 in a watch? That's stupid. That's not an investment. You're just spending your money, this and that. But now I've seen a lot of those people kind of like changing their mentality and coming back to me and to some of our other friends looking for watches as an investment. And I think that's one of the main reasons people are doing this. As long as people thinking watches as an investment, I think we're going to continue seeing this market, and I think we're going to continue going prices through the roof. Also, other thing that I think is going to happen, as long as the economy is in this situation with recession and this and that, and people don't know what's going to happen, I think a lot of people wanted to buy a watch just to have a safe investment, or like a safe saving account, like in the long term. Because at the end of the day, my personal opinion, guys, buying a watch is not an investment. Buying a watch is a luxury item that you have to enjoy, you have to wear it and this and that. But I understand the market, and I understand supply and demand, and I think this is one of the reasons, I don't think, this is one of the reasons, if not the main reason, why watches has always been a good safe haven for investors, and especially in times like we're living in right now. It was a really interesting article from Bloomberg. I'm going to show you guys right now here the picture. I saw it on Instagram, and it's so interesting how people have been changing the perception of watches from the past years to now. And my humble opinion is, of course, if you're buying at retail price, it's going to be probably an investment, since you're not. At the end of the day, guys, this is a very speculative thing that we're experiencing, because we have never been living in times like we're living in right now. So we don't really know what's going to happen on the market. But I think it will have to happen something really bad, so we can continue seeing people, selling watches super cheap, like in scary move, like, I just have to sell everything, I might lose my job, this and that, and probably like a war or something like that I think is going to happen. So we can probably see watches on the showcase, because as far as my personal opinion and experience, I don't think that's going to happen, at least not soon. That you're gonna come and buy whatever watch you want from the showcase. I don't think that's going to happen. Probably in the future, I don't think it's going to happen like a very long future. I don't think it's like a very a long future. I think it's going to be in a short period of time. We might be able to come at different stores and find watches in the showcase. You might not find every model, but some of them probably you're gonna find in the showcase, because of course people were so scared that were buying whatever they could just to keep their money safe. But now that kind of wave is kind of like slowing down a little bit, in my personal opinion. I think other brands will be a little bit more hurt than these brands that I'm talking about. Like, I don't want to say, but probably like Hublot, Cartier, and many other brands, Jacob & Co. and whatever. I don't want to talk about brands because, of course, the three main brands on the market will be Rolex, Patek, and AP. And those brands, for the past probably 10, 15 years, have been a great way to invest your money and keep value of whatever you're buying. But we don't know what's going to happen on the future, guys. Please keep that in mind. This is not an investment advice. I'm not an expert like an investors and stuff like that. I'm just going to give you my opinion on what I think is going to happen from my personal experience and my personal thoughts, right? So I think watches are going to continue having that mentality for people. So as long as we continue having that thoughts and people thinking we're going to continue buying watches for an investment, we're going to continue having this type of market probably in the world. But of course, guys, I would love to hear what do you think is going to happen to the watch market, and what do you think is going to happen overall to the economy? Do you think we're going to the worst time? Do you think this is kind of like a, you know, something that we are going to be better in the future, or we think you're going to be bad in the future? One of the things that I've been always thinking is usually in a recession, price continue to go up in some cases. So I don't know what's going to happen. You know, I think watches are going up in price, and then kind of everybody's saying that the bubble already popped, so the prices are going down. But what if this is only kind of like the calm before the storm? What if the recession actually comes in and people actually start selling, you know, real estate and everything for even higher prices? So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I really think we have going to continue being in this market probably at least for the next year or two. But after that, I think everything is kind of slowing down, and see what we might be able to find a few watches on the showcase. But of course, you probably will never going to find a stainless steel Daytona on the showcase. For that to happen, definitely we should be in the worst situation in the world. That's just my personal opinion. But of course, guys, I would really love to hear your opinion. Of course, this channel, if you haven't followed the channel, the point of this is so we can all learn together. We all continue writing this journey for the few years, and let's see how the market is going to be in the future. Let's see where this is going to take us, and hopefully you guys can find whatever watches you're looking for, and you can continue building your collection just like you like to have it, right? But anyways, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Of course, don't forget to give us a like. This channel is free, and of course, it's going to help us a lot. So I would really appreciate for you to give us a like. Tell me your thoughts on what do you think is going to happen in the market. And for sure, guys, see you next time. Thank you.